up, YouTube? Groovy tapping in with y'all boys, and welcome back to another vid. The most controversial player on the NBA's 75 anniversary team. Who is it? This title and this thumbnail caught my attention. Shout out to Cosgrove on the video, man. I'm real curious to see what this video is talking about. Who on this list shouldn't be on there? I want to know, man. So before we hop into it, like the video, comment any videos y'all want me to react to next, and last but not least, subscribe, man. Let's hop straight into it. Let's get it.
October 2021, the NBA releases its prestigious 75th anniversary team, legends of the past, icons of the present, and then Damian Lillard. The backlash was instant. He's great, but not that great, or at least not yet.
Damian Lillard? This the name y'all throw out? Okay, let's see.
The backlash was instant. He's great, but not that great, or at least not yet anyways, with some arguing that other legends deserve the spot over him.
Better career, Tony Parker or Damian Lillard?
We're gonna have to go with Tony Parker here.
Ooh. Hot take right there. That's a discussion that needs to be had right there. Tony Parker or Damian Lillard, who had the better career? Obviously, Lillard's still playing right now, but I ain't gonna lie, Tony Parker was cold. Cold as hell, and won a lot of championships. That's a good one. What y'all think in the comments?
Paul Gasol or Damian Lillard?
I'm gonna go with Pau Gasol.
Ooh, Pau Gasol or Damian Lillard? Who y'all got? That's another like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go Lillard over Pau Gasol. I just think Lillard had an overall better career than Pau Gasol and put up way better stats than he did. But let's see this next one.
Dwight Howard or Damian Lillard? You know where I'm going with this, right?
Dwight
I'm gonna have to go with
Howard.
Dwight, man.
Ooh, Dwight Howard or Damian Lillard. Who y'all got? Howard won him a championship, but he also got the accolades. All-stars on top of all-stars, first team all defense, defensive player of the year. Wasn't he a slam dunk champion? Like, Dwight Howard had hella accolades. So I'm gonna be honest, I would put Dwight Howard over Damian Lillard. I would. I ain't gonna lie. Prime Orlando Dwight Howard was different.
When all that NBA Top 75 came out, that was probably one of the biggest ones talked about. Was all those guys not getting in.
But Lillard,
over
he's still
I would
tough,
take Kyrie
though.
over Lillard just because he's got a title.
Definitely.
Kyrie over Lillard. That's a discussion that needs to be had too. Kyrie wasn't on top 75. That's crazy. How the hell Lillard make it and not Kyrie? What? Come on. I ain't gonna lie. I got Kyrie over Lillard. For sure.
Really?
I mean, Parker's got 4 titles, man.
Yeah.
What offended me
I
was
got
Damian
TP
Lillard made this list.
over
And
Lillard, too.
I'm just not, I've told you 1,000 times on this show, I'm not sold on Dame. He got to one conference final. Right. And it was 2019 against Golden State with no KD. Right. If you gave me a choice right now between Kyrie Irving and Dame, I'm taking Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm
any
taking
day of
Kyrie.
In 2021, it seemed like Lillard's legacy was built on deep threes, clutch moments, and loyalty. But was that really enough to stand among basketball's immortals?
What's the accolades? And I love Dame, but what does Dame have over him?
Zero.
Kyrie's a champion, been to what, 3 finals, 2-3 finals?
Zero.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
And
that was
Dame's great, but not what was.
Here's an example of why I think this is so unfair, Wilds. Damian Lillard is on this list. Dame has, at this point, played in his career about as long as Dwight before Dwight had the fall off. Dame has made All-NBA 6 times. Dwight did it 8, of course. Dame top 5 MVP once. Dwight did it 4 times. And Dame has nothing close to the individual honor of the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
And of course, the players themselves had some things to say as well.
And we all saw on the NBA 75
See what the
list
players
that there
say.
were some players who were snubbed.
and they felt a little left out by their omission. So we saw Klay Thompson take to Instagram to post about his frustration, saying that maybe I'm naive in my ability to play basketball, but in my head, I'm top 75 all time.
Who y'all got, Klay Thompson or Dame? I might even put Klay over Dame. I might, bro. I'm going to be honest, bro. Klay played a big role in all those championships in the Bay Area. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of players I'm gonna put over Lillard, even though Lillard is cold, though. But this list got to be a little bit more accurate.
And he doubled down on that this morning. He doubled down on it this morning. He clearly has some feelings about it, some strongly wording feelings.
I'm very surprised that I wasn't put on the list. When I saw that I wasn't on the list, I was really upset. And I really was just wanting to say, like, I don't even want to play basketball no more. Like, what am I playing for?
Right.
I've did all this stuff. I've accomplished all these things. I feel like I've been a great ambassador for the NBA and the game globally.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was just like a disrespect, like total disrespect.
Now at first, Dame couldn't really believe it either, and initially felt kind of bad.
People start blowing me up, like, you made top 75. So I'm like, man, let me see who on here. Like,
Right.
So once I look, I'm like, I start feeling bad because I'm looking at the people who I grew up looking up to that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, man, I've been able to accomplish way more than I ever would have thought. Like, I would have never been like, I'm about to be top 75. Like, even when they was talking about top 75, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm in there for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when I came in the league, I was like, man, I might spend some time in the G League. Literally, I was literally thinking that. And then, you know, we got to Cleveland for the, like, 75th anniversary event. And just being in the room and seeing, you know, Kareem and Magic and like
That's a
seeing
lot
all
of
of
greats.
these dudes, that was the first time I was like, should I even be in this motherfucker? Like,
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Dame, you is cold, bro. You cold. I don't care. You cold. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I don't want this video to just be strictly bashing Dame, because Dame is cold, bro. His story is crazy. Went to a no-name college in Weber State and then went top 10 in the NBA draft and exceeded expectations. You know what I'm saying? Had Portland turned. You did. So shout outs Dame, man. We ain't bashing Dame now. But I do agree. There were some players left off this list that I feel are slightly better than Dame. Now Dame top 100 for sure.
it's crazy to be in here and I'm like one of them.
But then eventually felt like he had to come to his own defense.
I mean, I always won. That's why I always felt slighted.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't make the playoffs my rookie year, and the rest of the next 8 years, I never missed.
Yeah.
I never missed the playoffs. Y'all say you got to win. Like, I'm producing every year. We winning games, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out
He's
front.
just in a
I'm out
small
here in the
market,
West.
bro.
It was the first time that I was like, they really looked at people's, like, body of work. Like, they made the right decision. Like, people ain't gonna see it right now, but when they look back at, like, what actually took place, they're gonna be like, he should be in there.
Whether or not that ends up being the case, at the time when the list was announced, people just couldn't understand how he made the cut, even going as far as to make unflattering graphics to help their argument. But for every negative stat, there's one that validates him as well, like this one, which puts him in pretty good company if you ask me. If we want to play devil's advocate, a strong case could be made for why he rightfully belongs on the list. Lillard has been one of the most dominant point guards of his era, boasting career averages of around 25
That's
points
impressive.
per game
Look at
and
those
6 assists
numbers.
per game. He's a 7-time All-NBA player, a 9-time All-Star, has the 6th most 50-point games, and the list gets even shorter when you take a look at the players with 5 or more 60-point games, and is also part of the rare group of players to score 70 points in a single game.
Damn, I forgot he dropped 70. I don't know, bro. Lillard, yo, buckets. I forgot about this game, bro. This was a crazy game.
To perform
71?
under pressure has made him one of the most clutch players in NBA history, which is a major factor
is
in
clutch.
determining all-time greatness. Plus, how many players can say that they're the all-time leading scorer of an entire franchise?
Yup.
Well, obviously 30, but you know what I mean.
That's
the
hard.
point is, Lillard does have a legitimate case to be on the 75th anniversary
Facts.
team. But don't get me wrong, so do these other players players.
They do.
Unfortunately, all these snubs won't have the benefit of being shoehorned in when they eventually announce the 100th anniversary team, like some of the old players do. Because by the time the year 2047 comes around, a new batch of players could very well cut them in line, leaving them off the list again. Now, the fact that people already thought that he didn't deserve to be on the list back in 2021 as a Blazer, I can only imagine how those same people feel today, looking at how things are going in Milwaukee. The Bucks' decision to trade for Lillard elevated expectations to a championship or bust level. However, his tenure with the Bucks has faced significant challenges, leading some to view it as a disappointment. While Lillard is a premier offensive talent, it's pretty well known that he has defensive limitations, making Bucks fans kind of regret getting rid of Jrue Holiday. For the most part, Dame has not been playing to the standard we expected at all. Off the court, Lillard faced personal difficulties, including a divorce shortly after his trade to Milwaukee. He described this period as one of the most challenging in his life, which may have affected his on-court performance. Bucks fans were so excited when the trade first went down, but has been kind of underwhelming so far.
And Dame, this is a bad look for Dame. Now, nothing's going to take you out of the Hall of Fame. You're one of the best shooters ever. But when you were in Portland, you had, everybody was like, just get him some more help. He'd be winning. He might have been winning. He'd be winning championships. Well, now you've got arguably the best player, or one of the best players in the world in Giannis, and you're not even really a threat in the East. You traded Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. I liked it at the time, but it didn't work out except for Boston, which won a championship with Jrue.
And it looks like something else has been affecting him as well, for who knows how long.
But guys, what does this mean for the Bucks?
Nah, I hate it because I knew something wrong. You know what I mean? He just wasn't playing himself, so obviously he was going through something. We all
blood clots. Damn, man.
Shit, this was serious business. So.
Just when the Bucks were trying to build momentum for a playoff push, Lillard's body decides to betray him at the worst possible time. Their championship hopes are hanging by a thread. This blood clot situation isn't like a sprained ankle or a pulled muscle. This is a major health concern. With Dame out indefinitely, the Bucks are in serious trouble.
Hopefully everything is good, but as far as basketball for the Bucks, I mean, losing a top 75 all-star, all-NBA type player right now, I mean, it can get a little spooky.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, that was a great video right there, man. Shout outs to Dame, man. I'm not finna bash Dame, bro. Dame is a Hall of Famer, NBA legend, you know what I'm saying, had a great career. But to be honest, bro, I don't see Dame winning no championship with Giannis. Like, I don't see them winning a championship in Milwaukee at all. To be honest, I wanted Dame in Miami, even though I still didn't think he was going to win a championship there either. Simply because, bro, Dame, I feel like he's just one of those NBA legends that just might not win a ring. Like, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like to win a ring, bro, like, you just have to have the right squad around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to play defense. To be honest, I don't think Lillard can guard for real. I don't think he's like a great defender. You know what I'm saying? And you have to defend to win championships, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then plus that Milwaukee team is doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the right pieces around Giannis and Dame. Most of their teammates can't really guard for real. They don't really have enough shooters either, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, man, Dame's a hell of a player, man. I think he's a top 100 player. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You probably can throw in Dwight Howard in there. You probably could throw in Kyrie in there, Tony Parker. You know, it's a lot of good names. Klay Thompson in there. But yeah, let's not bash Dame, man. He's a great player, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a score. You did. But if you like the reaction, man, hit the like button, man. Comment down below any videos y'all want me to check out next. And last but not least, subscribe to the channel if you new. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video, man. Groovy signing out.